For the past 3 months, I felt so lonely. And I came to realize the only reason why I felt lonely is because I was not being okay with just being by myself. Just being with my own presence. And I was not really enjoying my own company. And the real reason that you feel lonely and that you probably clicked on this video, well, you probably feel lonely if you clicked on this video, is because you are not okay with just being with yourself. And in my opinion, this is a huge problem, because if you are not okay with just being by yourself, and if you're constantly feeling lonely and you feel like you need someone else in your life for your own happiness, this is not the way to go. And I'm telling you guys, when you come from that state of feeling lonely, you're probably going to stay lonely your whole entire life. Nothing is going to change until you realize that all you need is yourself. Because at the end of the day, you are the one who is in charge of your reality. You are the one who can make yourself happy. You are the one who can even take you out on dates, okay? And just being happy with yourself and with your own company, that's a life goal, okay? That's the proper way to live, because once you start loving yourself, once you start loving your own company and enjoying your own company, this is when you don't feel lonely anymore. This is when people will actually start coming into your life. But before that, when you still feel lonely, you are going to be stuck in this cycle. And I'm not saying this to scare any of you and to say that you are going to be stuck in this forever. I'm just saying this because this is something that you need to realize, because it took me so damn long to finally realize that I don't need nobody else. I don't need nobody else to make me happy. I don't need nobody else to make me feel secure and safe. You have to realize that in this moment right now, you are secure and safe, that you are being loved, that you are desired, that you are not lonely, that you are not alone. When you come from a place of feeling lonely, you are basically coming from a place of luck. You're basically saying to the universe and basically to yourself that you don't have anybody. And guess what? When you bring out that kind of energy, you are going to stay lonely. There's no one else going to be there for you. There's no one else going to be in your life. But once you start really working on yourself, okay? And I'm saying working on your self-worth, working on loving yourself and just being okay by being with you. That's when things start to happen in your life, okay? And guys, this happened to me. I felt so lonely these last 3 months. I went through a breakup and I felt completely lonely because I was so used to having someone around me literally 24/7. And then I realized I had literally no one left. And I was so devastated. I was so sad. I got so depressed. And I just kept thinking about basically how lonely I am. But once I said, you know what? I don't need another person to make me happy, to make me feel whole and complete. I am already whole and complete. And I started working on this. And I started saying to myself, I am my own best friend. I am the star of my own movie. I love myself. I am okay with being by myself. And all of a sudden, people started coming into my life. I would get reconnected to people that I knew in the past and that I'm hanging out with now. Even if those people are not around, I still don't feel lonely anymore. Because I'm okay with my own presence. I'm okay with just being by myself. I'm okay with just enjoying my time with me. I also started taking myself out on dates. Okay, I booked a spa day for myself. I'm going for walks by myself. I'm going hiking by myself. I'm going to the gym by myself. I'm just doing so many things by myself. I'm just treating myself like I would treat my own best friend. That's all. That's all I'm doing. And it makes such a huge difference. And suddenly that loneliness has disappeared and my happiness started to come back. My joy for life and excitement for life started to come back. And this is exactly what you have to do when you are in this kind of situation, when you just feel like there's no one there for you, when you just sit there and wish that you had someone. Realize that you have someone, okay? You have yourself. You are the person that is always going to be there, because the truth is people are gonna come and go out of your life. Circumstances will happen. Some people will not continue being in your life anymore. But at the end of the day, it's not gonna be that bad anymore, because you learned to be okay by yourself. You learned to love yourself. You learned to treat yourself like your own best friend. And this has something to do with self-worth as well, okay? Because when someone decides to walk out of your life, most people, what they do is chase after them, okay? They literally go after them and saying, yo, please don't leave me. I don't want to be alone. I need you in my life. But in this moment, you don't have any self-dignity. You don't have any respect for yourself, because when someone decides to walk out of your life, and I mean, yes, it's their decision, it just shows you that you are not worth much to them. And when you decide to run after that specific individual, you are losing the respect for yourself. You are basically showing to that person and to yourself, hey, look, I have no respect for myself because I am running after you, because I need someone else in my life to be happy, to feel whole and complete. But this is complete BS, okay? Because you don't need anyone. You don't need anyone in your life to feel whole and complete, because you are already whole and complete. This is your natural state of being. Your natural state of being is being okay with just being by yourself.